High energy intro, guys. Hi everyone, welcome to our guide on attracting asbestos surveyors to your business. 87% of companies find it challenging to attract good and loyal staff to their businesses. That's almost everyone. So how do you make sure surveyors join your business, and how do you make sure they stay once you've got them? It's pretty well known that surveyors tend to job hop between different companies. In this guide, I'm going to provide some actionable tips for attracting the best staff, no matter what size company you are. Let's start with the ways you can attract staff organically. A leading recruiter in the asbestos industry reckons the best way to attract good staff is to have a positive company culture. As you know, it's a small industry, so word of a positive company culture will travel fast. It's not only the best way to attract staff, but also to retain your superstar employees. If staff enjoy working for you and have good things to say about your company, then news will travel fast, and surveyors often know other surveyors. You're going to find recruiting a lot easier. Think about treating others the same way you'd like to be treated, and you're not going to go too far wrong. So, what does a good company culture look like? It could include things like regularly checking in with your staff to make sure they're okay, avoiding a blame culture and having an open door policy, supporting your employees' health and mental health, and also encouraging self-development. Work-life balance. 44% of you would switch jobs for a better work-life balance. So focusing on having a good work-life balance at your company could tempt workers to join you, especially those with young families. Work-life balance depends on the individual's personal circumstances, but a leading recruiter says that travel is the most significant factor to consider. As you know, surveyors tend to drive a lot. Who likes driving? Not me. I don't drive. So what does a better work-life balance look like? Well, it could mean better working hours, more flexible shift patterns, less paperwork, or focusing on local jobs, which mean less traveling. Also consider your remote working or home working policy. Being able to work from home 1 or 2 days a week could be extremely attractive for those with a young family because they can help out at home and they're not having to commute long distances every day. No one wants to feel stuck in a rut. 51% of you would change jobs for better career development opportunities. So attracting staff could be as simple as offering industry training and development, managerial opportunities, the chance to try something new, or the opportunity to use new technology and tools can be quite an attractive one as well. Now, you might be afraid to upskill your staff. What if you skill them up, give them all these opportunities, and they go somewhere else and work for another company? That would suck, right? Well, what's the flip side? Well, if you don't upskill your staff and you don't make them better and they stay, what's that going to look like for your business? It's your job to make sure your staff are fully developed and growing and have new opportunities, and then it's your team that grows your business. Let's get real here, guys. Money. While it's not the only incentive you can offer, offering higher salaries than your competitors is one of the best things you can do to attract and retain good staff. After all, we all got bills to pay. The majority of people, 61% in the asbestos industry, are happy with their salaries. But on the flip side, that means that 39% of people aren't happy with their salaries, and these are the people potentially you could lure away from their companies by offering just a little bit more. And this is where being a small company could actually work to your advantage. Surveyors are 17% more likely to be happy with their salary in a company of 1 to 10 surveyors. And that's because small businesses tend to have less overheads and they've got better margins. So you can use that extra cash to reinvest in your staff and give them a slightly higher salary. A training arm in your business helps you get the first pick of surveyors entering the industry. Now, this tip won't be for everyone. just the larger companies. But if you have plentiful resources, then offering P402 or P402 refresher courses potentially will give you a regular stream of new talent, new surveyors to join the company. Now, your trainer or team of trainers can offer either classroom-based, online, or even hybrid-based training, which is becoming more popular nowadays in their area of expertise. And this is going to mean you get the first pick of any junior surveyors entering the industry for the first time, or any more established surveyors who are going through some refresher courses and maybe looking for a change of job. Some companies even have a dedicated training center with a sort of dummy building. You can go in there and survey, and they'll assess you based on the compliance risks you found and the report that you create off the back of it. How cool is that? What's the advantage of using a recruitment agency to outsource your recruitment processes? Why would you spend your hard-earned money on getting someone else to recruit rather than doing it yourself? Well, let's look at the pros and cons of working with a recruitment agency. Pros: it frees up your time. Recruitment is a full-time job. Advertising, screening, shortlisting, and then interviewing candidates takes up a lot of time. The recruiters will take this off your hands so you can focus on the day-to-day urgent or high-value tasks that you should be working on. A bigger pool of potential candidates. Recruiters often have thousands of contacts on their databases. Now, I don't know about you, I don't have that many contacts. I don't even have a database. Recruitment agencies spend years building up their contact list of people in the industry. They'll have hundreds or thousands of contacts in different roles and levels. This allows them to contact both passive and active candidates instantly. Saves you a job. Recruiters have market insights, allowing you to attract the best talent in the industry. Recruiters spend their entire working day liaising with people in the industry, and this could be candidates or business owners. This gives them lots of insights into market rates, your competitors, benefit levels, business structures, and so on. This insight allows recruiters to best advise you on how to attract the top talent and the correct remuneration package that you're going to need in order to attract and keep them. Over time, if you build a good relationship with a recruiter, they'll get to understand your business, your senior team, your values, and so on. And this makes them better at selling you as an employer to the candidate who's interested in the role. Cons. Recruiters sometimes get a bad rep for good reason. There are occasionally shady practices that go on in recruitment agencies. For example, sometimes they will reach back out to a candidate that they've placed within your company after 6 months or so and tell them about another job that might be a bit more interesting or they might want to move on to. This isn't all recruiters, by the way, just some of the horror stories that you hear. It can be expensive. Working with recruiters can cost you a lot of money. Even if the candidate doesn't stay beyond the first few months, you'll still have to pay those recruiter fees. For permanent placements, employers pay a fixed percentage of the first year salary, usually. For freelance placements, employers pay a fixed fee on top of the candidate's day rate. Employees hired through a recruitment agency might actually have weak ties to your business and therefore a higher chance of leaving you. People tend to stick together in the asbestos industry. Hey man, good to see you, dude. People who've worked together before and made a good team are likely to want to work together again. So if you've just made a hire and want to make some more, why not ask your new employee if they know anyone else in the industry who's looking for work and offer them a nifty bonus. Cha-ching! Since you'll be avoiding recruitment fees, offering £1,000 bonus, I know that seems like a lot, but split between the employee and the new hire isn't completely unreasonable. Another advantage of hiring in this way is that the new employee is likely to stick around longer because they've been personally vouched for by someone already in the company. It's going to be hilarious. Right. So, if you're looking to hire new surveyors, how do you become the fish to their chips, the butter their bread, the salt to their pepper, Batman to their Robin? Well, first, focus on creating a positive company culture that people are going to talk about. Support a good work-life balance among your staff. They're not just robots after all. Encourage career progression opportunities. Keep your staff learning and upskill them. Make sure they feel valued. An obvious one as well is to offer higher salaries if you can. Try and pay above the market rate if possible. Introduce an external training arm if you've got the resources. This can be a good way to get fresh talent coming into the industry. Consider hiring through recruiters. They don't always get the best rep, but they can be a great way to save yourself some time in the recruitment process as you grow. And also consider a refer a friend scheme where your existing staff can refer in people that they know and you give them a nice little bonus to say thank you. I'm Paul King. I'm one of the King brothers and one of the founders behind Flow Mobile Surveying, an app that you can use to speed up your report writing time and really take your business to the next level of growth. If you want a demo, get in touch. Look forward to hearing from you.